All right, it's 7:30. It's Friday night, and that means it's time to find out if you like it or not. I'm producer Chris. Thank you guys so much for joining our stream, whether you're watching on Fox Local or you're watching on Fox 5 DC's YouTube page. We appreciate you spending your weekend, kicking off your weekend, your Friday night with us. Coming up tonight, we are talking about July 4th fireworks. If you were just watching the 7 o'clock version, you know the poll results, but I'm curious to find out what you think about the idea of late night July 4th fireworks. We're also talking about comfort foods, rage bookings, short kings, and much, much more. But before we talk about any of those stories, we have to talk about how you can join us in the Zoom room or join our stream live. We're streaming, so there are a lot of different ways to do it. As you know, if you're watching Fox Local or you're watching YouTube on your connected TV, you can make it a two-screen experience. Just scan the QR code. Either one of them, it'll take you right to the Zoom room, or you can punch in the meeting ID, 892-0982-4674. You can hang out for one story. You can hang out for all of our stories, however you want to do it. If you're watching Fox Local or you're watching YouTube on your phone and you can't click over to scan that QR code, you can go to Instagram. Right now, you can go to my page, Fox 5 Producer Chris. I have a link to it at the top. Or you can go over to Fox 5 DC's Instagram page. We have a broadcast channel called Do You Like It or Not, and we have a link to the Zoom room there as well. If you're watching YouTube on your phone and you don't want to join the Zoom room, you can still leave comments in our YouTube chat, or you can stream us live on Fox 5 DC's TikTok page right now. That live stream is going. The comment section is open. We'll check those throughout the course of the stream as well. So you guys are stuck with just me again tonight. Bisman not able to make it here on this Friday night. So we'll say hi to all our virtual co-hosts coming up here in just a second. First, though, we have to say happy birthday to America. About 1 week away. Saturday night, next Saturday night, America 250, the big birthday celebration. So we want to know is if you want to watch what is supposed to be a record-setting firework display, are you going to stay awake for it? Because you might want to set an alarm or plan a nap ahead of time. The Salute to America celebration show currently scheduled to start at 10:30 p.m. That is about an hour and a half later than most years. But sources familiar with the planning tell Fox 5 not to expect the actual fireworks show to get underway until 11 p.m. Organizers say they are planning a 30-minute fireworks show, which would be nearly twice as long as previous years. That means the fireworks show would not be over until around 11:30 at night. So the idea of the late night fireworks show. Allison's in the Zoom room. Allison, drive safe. First and foremost, happy Friday. Drive safe. Late night fireworks. Do you like it or not?
But not too, because there are some people that do like to sleep. You know, there's older people, there's babies, and, you know, there's also, again, I always talk about people with PTSD and that have experienced war. You know, they might get their stuff situated around to where they don't have to listen to it at a certain time, but I think it should end at a respectable hour.
Okay, fair enough. What a respectable hour is debatable. David's in the Zoom room. David, a fireworks show not starting till 11 o'clock. I mean, we are encroaching on July 5th territory at that point.
It is kind of late to do, but I'd say it better be worth it. If they got a good show and it's worth it, then good for them, you know. But I mean, every other year it seems like it's like 8:45, 9 o'clock that it starts, over by 10. You know, and it's a good show. It better be something spectacular this year to warrant pushing it late like it is.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a Saturday night, so, you know, hopefully no one has, you know, fewer people have work the next day. Hopefully more people can hang out. But I mean, if you're going down there to see them, what time do you need to get down there for all of the Capitol 4th celebration stuff? It could end up being a really, really, really long day and night. Laura and Chad in the Zoom room. 11 o'clock fireworks. Do you like this?
Well, we are your Zoom room official night owls, so this doesn't bother us in the least because we'll be up to 2 or 3 anyways, because we normally stay up to 2 or 3. But yeah, getting home.
Yeah, we're not gonna go.
We thought about it because I mean, we both love fireworks, but like, we're expecting 1 million plus people.
Yeah.
And it's so late, and I just feel like there's going to be hijinks.
Yeah, getting home is gonna be rough. But I think that they did do a good thing by announcing it ahead of time and not springing it upon people. So I feel like that can help with some of the planning. But, it is only like one night a year that they put on this particular kind of big show. So I think that, I like it.
It's like Happy Birthday, America.
Yeah. 250.
250th birthday. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, look, when we celebrate New Year's, we ring it in at midnight. People stay awake. They bang their pots and pans. Fireworks go off, depending on where you live. So it's not like completely unheard of. But to your point, I do think it's a good idea to give people a heads up, because if you show up, if you bring your whole family and you're expecting them at 9 o'clock or when the sun sets, you're going to be really disappointed when you're stuck waiting an extra 2 hours. Chad, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I just ate about 3 pork chops, and I'm washing it down with a vodka soda.
Okay.
I'm hashtag keto. I'm hashtag keto.
I was going to say, very, very healthy of you tonight. Billy's in the Zoom room on a Friday night. Billy, late night fireworks. Do you like them or not?
Well, I like it because in my neighborhood, I live on 14th Street Northwest, and we shoot fireworks all night long, so like 4 or 5 in the morning, so it's not going to bother me at all.
I was going to say, anyone who lives in D.C. knows that they're going off nonstop no matter what, whether you're supposed to be setting them off or not. Melissa's shaking her head no, on the other hand. She's not all about this.
We're not doing this. We are not doing this. I cannot stand it when people come and do it, especially afterwards. The celebration is done, said and done. That's it. Why the hell you gotta keep on and keep firing fireworks and doing all that stuff and top it off? It makes it even worse because some of us gotta work the next day. So no, we're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that.
Fair enough. Freddie, the late night, the 11 p.m. fireworks. Do you like it or not?
Oh, good question, Chris. And then also what I was going to say about the fireworks. Yeah, late at night. So I couldn't sleep well enough. And like, if it's like midnight or 1 a.m., I couldn't sleep. If I keep hearing that fireworks going on, I'm like, come on, stop that already. It's already over.
It's already over. Yeah.
I need to sleep. That's all. If it's already past like midnight or whatever.
Pinky Ring King's got some fireworks going off behind him right now.
I want it every hour, Chris. You look fabulous.
Likewise.
Chest. Beautiful, extraordinary, glorious. Just like the fireworks in the background. It's real, by the way. It's not AI or anything.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. Yeah, you're not disappearing into it at all with your fur coat on. Listen, here's the deal.
I'm from Chinese heritage. We need the fireworks every hour, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for this extended celebration, this record-setting celebration. I'm also a big fan of them letting us know ahead of time, because I will be here. I will be right here in this streaming studio on Saturday, July 4th, giving you pre-show and hopefully not too much post-show coverage of those 11 p.m. fireworks. So it's going to be a late night for me as well. All right, let's talk about comfort food for a minute. We just heard Chad ate 3 pork chops, which we also just learned, if you watch the 7 o'clock show, is Jim Lokay's comfort food. But it turns out comfort food doesn't have the grip on us that it used to. In fact, more than half of Americans surveyed in a recent poll say that they would rather splurge on lavish premium meals instead of comfort food, especially after a bad week. 60% of people surveyed said the thought of having an interesting meal at the end of the week motivates them during the week. 68% of people polled say fancy food should be enjoyed any day of the week and not just on special occasions. So, Chad and his pork chops, let's start with you. Fancy food over comfort food. Do you like this or not?
No, I'm comfort. But I'm cheating on my diet. I'm going comfort food. I'm going pizza. I'm going wings. I'm going French fries with gravy all over them. I'm going ice cream. I'm going
fancy food.
Oh.
I want nice food. If I'm gonna get to eat something nice I did that today. I went out to lunch today. It was super nice.
Not with me, by the way.
No, not with Chad.
I didn't know you guys had any other friends. Allison, do you like the idea of replacing the comfort food with fancier foods?
No. Just let me. I love good comfort. delicious, and it makes me happy.
All right. Who do we got in this? All right. Do we have a new user? Do we have somebody new in the Zoom room tonight? What's your name and where are you watching from? All right. I don't know. Can you hear us? All right, David. David, are you a fan of the comfort food or are you a fan of the fancier food? I'm guessing based on your cereal addiction that we watch you eating each night here on Do You Like It or Not, that you're a bigger fan of the comfort foods.
Well, first of all, Chris, we gotta find out what Angie Goff's preference is. Who cares about Jim Loke? Get Angie Goff on your show, and then we can have serious conversations of what real adult people think.
Okay.
Second thing is the vague terminology between comfort food and fancy food. To me, it's all comfort food. So yes, I agree with you, Chris. Comfort food in every manner and aspect.
Okay, Billy, how about you? Are you a bigger fan of the comfort food? And if you are, what is your go-to comfort food?
Well, I love to cook, so I'm gonna go with comfort food. Like today, I had salmon cakes, rice, and some broccoli and cauliflower, and I just love to cook. So,
See,
and I have to save money too.
That sounds fancy to me, but maybe that's just me. Melissa, what about you? Are you a comfort food or are you a fancy food person?
Okay, so I'm stuck half and half, and the reason why is because one of my situationships knows how to cook, and he's a hell of a cook. Once in a while, I may want to go and get some comfort food at my local rinky-dink bar, but if he tells me he's coming over to cook, yeah, he cooking. He's cooking.
And cooking something fancy. I mean, I'm always going to default to the comfort food. And like a grilled cheese and tomato soup, nothing is more comforting, in my opinion. Pinky Ring King, what about you? Are you more of a comfort food or a fancy food person?
I like both. I mean, I love French tips. I mean, French fries. But I mean, I like a mix. Maybe a little bit of Pringles with caviar.
Oh, okay.
Or fried chicken with, a little truffle on top. I love it both. I'm a big boy. I eat a lot. So the comfort is the food, and I find food in comfort. What was that thing in Austin Powers?
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Because I eat. I'm unhappy because I eat. I eat because I'm unhappy.
A touch of high class, low class. I always appreciate that. Speaking of emotional decision making, have you ever been guilty of rage booking? That's when you book a vacation after like a tough day, in an emotional state of mind. You just want to get away from your everyday life. Experts say emotional travel spending is surging in popularity, especially as exhausted travelers look for an escape. But experts also warn that rage bookers often end up making costly decisions that they later regret. About 20% of people admit they have booked a trip out of anger, stress, or heartbreak. And this is actually reshaping the travel industry in certain ways. Pinky Ring King, I'm going to come right back to you because I know you spend a lot of time out there in Las Vegas. Have you ever booked one of those trips in a rage or in an emotional state?
Is this question directed at me, specifically? I feel like this is a targeted question. I mean, having a midlife crisis every 2 days, you do nothing but rage book.
Yeah.
That's every day, baby.
Every day.
I don't know if it's rage. I think it's called trauma booking.
Okay.
Is what I do.
Yeah. So you just want to leave everything behied every once in a while.
But every day.
Chad.
Nah.
Chad, taking some fashion inspiration from the Pinky Ring King, I say.
Yeah, I just rage booked a ticket to Vegas because I saw the Pinky Ring King stealing my fur, and I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna buy him a shot. I'll show him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Do you ever rage book, Laura?
No.
No. I don't have the money to rage book anything.
What do you buy fur, though?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I got fur money, but I don't have rage book. What is it? Rage booking. Yeah.
Rage booking. Allison, have you ever rage booked a trip?
No, I would rather travel while I'm happy and in a good mood so I don't go crazy and spend a whole bunch of extra money that I don't have.
Yeah, I think this is more of like a fantasy idea for me. I might look up pictures and flights, but I'm never actually clicking purchase. Billy, how about you? Have you ever rage booked a trip?
I don't rage book. I rage drink.
Yeah, that's what saves me from rage booking anything. All right. Let's move on. If you could upgrade just one part of your life, what part of your life would you choose? You have a couple options. We're going to run through them here. A new online poll asked people to choose between being 10% happier, 20% luckier, aging 30% slower, being 40% more attractive, and getting 50% more pay. The final option, 60% more athletic. The most popular choice, more than a third of respondents chose the extra money. Being luckier came in second place, followed by aging more slowly. Only a small percentage of people chose being happier or more athletic. Melissa, I'll start with you. If you were going to pick one of those, what is it going to be?
Well, I always smile and I'm always working and, helping others and doing everything I could possibly do to be able to take care of myself and not fall back into all the, times in my life where I was sick and, just homeless or whatever the case may be. I want to be happier. 10%. I can't believe people would choose anything else because we're still going to age. We're still going to get older. We're going to, get a raise if you're lucky enough or whatever. But I would definitely choose to be happier. I would love to know what it feels like to be happy on a constant basis and not just on part-time basis.
Okay. David in the Zoom room. David, which one would you choose? Some people say money equals happiness.
Melissa was 100% right, as long-winded as she was. Everybody who answered that poll, anything other than happier, is dumb. Because those are all ingredients of happiness, but they don't equal it. Happiness is what we're all chasing in life, whether we realize it or not. And to give someone just 10% increased happiness is going to make your life that much better. So you're dumb if you picked anything other than that.
All right, personal attacks. Laura and Chad, are you both picking happiness like David and Melissa?
No, because I don't know, I have a constant state of I don't know, natural depression or something. So if I was 10% happier, that would be this much happy. But if I aged 30% slower, I already age pretty slowly. So that's a huge percentage, and that is going to increase my happiness by more than 10%.
As much as I hate to do this, I'm going to have to agree with Melissa and David. Both of my nemesis.
But you're already really happy. So
I'm happy. Obviously, I'm lucky.
A 10% increase for him is going to be.
And what am I going to do with money?
A lot of happy.
If I'm going to have money, I'd just be out in Vegas with the pinky ring king, blowing money all over the place.
Pinky ring's ready for it. Pinky ring king, are you choosing happiness as well? 10% more happiness?
But what's 10% of zero? So, if you're not happy, what's 10% of that? So I'll take the money and athleticness. Imagine me 60% more athletic. I'd be able to throw cars. I could already lift up a Mini Cooper. So imagine I could lift up a Suburban.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe, yeah.
There you go.
Money and athleticism for me.
If you worked out with Chad while he was out in Vegas with you, you could probably lift a Suburban as well. All right, let's see. Freddie in the Zoom room. Freddie, which of those 6 are you choosing?
I would say about 20% luckier.
20% luckier?
Why is that? Because it could happen anytime how I feel lucky, whether something happens.
Okay.
Something can happen when the time comes. That's what I would say.
All right. Interesting. All right. I appreciate everyone's opinions on it. There are no wrong answers, obviously, despite what David says. All right. Keep the comments coming on all those stories that we have talked about so far. Coming up next, though, we are talking about whether or not there is any love out there for the short kings, because apparently some women are not exactly living up to their part of the deal. We're going to talk about it coming up after the break. Welcome back to Do You Like It or Not on this Friday night. Thank you to everyone out there streaming us wherever you are watching from, including possibly Las Vegas, where Chad is currently en route. All right, next up, we're going to move right along here tonight, and we are talking about some bad news for all of the short kings out there, because The Economist says when it comes to dating and marriage, they may want to actually set their sights a little lower, because despite all of the attention that short kings get online and all of the support that they get, shorter men are no more likely to end up with a taller woman today than they were 2 decades ago, aka women are still choosing taller men more instead of the short kings. So, showing no love to the short kings, do we like this or not? Melissa, we're going to start off with you. No love for the short kings.
So I have my situationship here who's 5'9", and he's like doing this because you see, I told you. Look, I'm 5'4". Yes, my daughter's father, and you know my prior relationship, he was 6'5", but he's 5'9". I don't have a problem with him. I don't understand why there's so many people women that say that they want a taller man. A short man, a mid-range man can do the same thing that a tall man can do. And I really don't understand why women look, I want a 6'5", 210 pounds or whatever. He's, when I met him, he was 9 months pregnant. He's he's lost weight. He looks a little taller, and depending on the type of sneakers that he wears, he might reach 5'10". So, There
you go. That's what I said earlier. I said a nice pair of heeled boots can make a major difference. Laura, is it have to do with the actual height of the man, or is it in proportion to the height of the woman? As long as they're like 6 or 8 inches taller than you, does it matter whether they're 6'5", or does it matter if they're 5'10"?
Yeah, I think it's more proportional to like my height, at least for me. Like I'm also 5'4". I dated someone who was really tall, and like when you walk next to them, you can't talk to each other. You're in like different, I don't know, they're up in the atmosphere, and I'm still on Earth, and I can't hear anything they're saying. So that's why I'm dating Chad. He's 6 feet.
My OkCupid profile says I'm 6 foot.
And how
your
tall are you?
stupid profile?
Oh, shit.
How tall are you actually, Chad?
So my license says 6 foot, but I'm like 5'11 3/4.
Yeah, exactly. Chad, that's 6 feet. Just believe you me, buddy.
Chris.
Believe you me. 5'11 3/4 is 6 feet. Allison, does it matter? Do you show love to the short kings?
Yes, Chris, because I'm a short person. I'm 5'3", and it's like it should not matter what the height is. And yes, tall does look better. I look super cute next to a very tall man. So I think it's adorable. But then again, it should not be so superficial as to what the person looks like. It should be about someone treats you right, respects you, and cares for you.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Pinky Ring King, if Tom Holland can marry Zendaya, I mean, the short kings out there should take inspiration from that, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's about the confidence that makes you, 10 feet tall. Like, say for example, the short kings need to go after this uncharted population of tortas. That's, if she's not 280, she's not a lady type of women. I think that's an amazing couple, a short king and a torta. That's a new generation. But yeah, all the short kings out there, put on a fur coat, put a pinky ring on, and go after the tallest girl.
There you go. Advice straight from the Pinky Ring King. Billy, short kings getting no love. Do you like this or not?
I don't like it, but if a woman is really tall, she shouldn't have to get on her knees just to kiss her man. So it all depends on the woman.
Okay, that's fair too. All right, guys. Keep the comments coming on this story, because I know a lot of people have a lot of passionate feelings about it. Meanwhile, a new study shows middle children could be going extinct. Birth rates continue to plummet in the United States, and that has led to smaller families with fewer children. Back in the 1970s, large families with 4 or more children were common. Today, 2-child families are more the norm. Middle children often have the reputation of being awkward misfits or risk-taking rebels, depending on who you ask. But a middle child's openness to risk can also make them more innovative. So, the idea of no more middle children. Allison, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Do you like this or not?
No, I don't. Oh, that's a wild question. No, I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that, Chris, because you never know how many children you're going to have. Some people plan, like I didn't plan 5 children, but that's what God sent to me. And my middle child is a girl. She's special. She's amazing. We all love her, treat her well. So, yeah, I don't think I like that.
Okay. David in the Zoom room. David, no more middle children. Do you think this is a good thing, a bad thing? Does it matter?
That's a tough question. I guess it's a good thing because middle children seem to tend to have behavior problems. So so if we lessen the number of middle children, maybe we'll all be a happier country. I don't know. That's my take, Chris.
Are there any middle children in the Zoom room, out of curiosity? Is anyone in the Zoom room a middle child in their family? No takers? All right. Chad and Laura, no more middle children. Is this a good thing, a bad thing, or does it even matter?
I'm looking for another stone in my glove, and with a snap of my finger, all middle children will be disappeared.
Yeah,
like Thanos.
my dad's a middle child,
Oh.
so that would not be good for him.
Your dad's a middle child?
He is, but he's also the first boy in like a Hispanic family, so he's special.
That's a special. That's special. That's a special occurrence, though. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
My wife and I are both one of 3. We're the youngest of 3, so we both have older brothers who are middle children, and we joked in the past about, like, are they the way they are because they're both January babies as well, or are they the way they are because they're middle children? Pinky Ring King, no more middle children going extinct. Does it matter? Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Do you like it or not?
Let's have, congratulations on, your child, but I think we should focus on more adopting pets and rescues. Let me just have 1,000 kittens and I'll be happy. No middle childs. But yeah. That's being a daddy with no kids, it's not my specialty, this question.
Fair. Billy, how about you? The idea of no more middle children. Billy, you there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think children are so expensive now, so that's why I think the numbers are going low because kids are so expensive.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like it's this weird sort of situation. To your point, yes, it's so expensive. The idea of having like 2 more, for example, to even have a middle children seems out there. But if more families are only having 2, then at least, if you are like friends with that other family and you have 2, the older siblings can be friends and the younger sibling can be friends. And if you have that middle child, then they end up feeling left out anyway. Finally, tonight, we're going to talk about retirement jobs. These are the kinds that you would get after you wrap up your career if you still needed money to make ends meet or if you just wanted something to do. Earlier this week, Take It 2 executive producer Jack said his retirement job would be a ski instructor. The rest of the panel said they had no plans to work a retirement job. David, I'm going to start with you. Do you like the idea of a retirement job? And if you were going to get one, what would you want it to be?
I do like the idea of a retirement job where you're less worried about money and security, more interested in your self-actualization and just doing something interesting as extra cash. What would I do? Maybe some research like federal government research stuff in DC area.
Okay, interesting. Allison,
Allison,
speed round. What would your retirement job be?
As long as it's helping people, Chris, that's all I care about.
All right, speed round. Melissa, retirement job. What would it be?
Tourism on a cruise ship or anything traveling where I can teach fitness.
Oh, I love that. Chad and Laura, retirement job. What would it be?
Nothing. I don't want to work when I'm retired.
I am retired and I teach fitness for a living.
There you go. Billy, last 10 seconds. What's it going to be?
A tutor for high school kids and elementary school kids.
You guys are all so good. Mine would be a beach bar bartender. Have a great weekend, everyone. Fox 5 News at 8 coming your way next.